B2B Cambodia, the portal for business use in Cambodia.
We are with Dr. Hor Sovathana, the Deputy Director General of Insurance Regulator of Cambodia. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We're currently at the first general meeting of Cambodian Insurance Brokers Association, which is a very first step, and it's a great step, I guess, for the insurance industry moving forward. Could you share some goals and I would say directions that the industry would take in 2023?
Thank you so much for the questions. Actually, for the Cambodian insurance regulators in 2022, we have been mentioned in the previous sessions as well, there's a lot of regulation has been put in place, and our regulators also need a lot of putting a lot of effort into public awareness as well. And public awareness is one thing that we will be focusing, and as well as the prudential supervisions and also the distribution channel as well. That's why we are having the Cambodian Insurance Broker Association event today. Actually, we were in our short strategic plan that we should have the Cambodian broker associations because distribution channel has been playing an important role in the insurance industry right now, and so last year in 2022 we have the establishment of these associations and bringing forward. I think that we will have more in terms of enhancing the professionalism that we plan. Like previously we mentioned, we plan to have a code of conduct for intermediaries as well, and also we are considering for compulsory insurance as well.
Today you mentioned that the penetration rate in insurance is quite low. It's, you said
It's 1.17.
Yeah, that's very low. What do you think can be done to increase this?
Actually, so far for the last 10 years, we see the growth in the penetration rates of the insurance penetrations as well. But the increase is, as you see, it still remains low compared to others within the regions. However, in our plan, we are committing into public awareness. Education is one thing because insurance is based on trust. So right now, what we are trying to do is to build more trust into Khmer societies. So through public awareness and creating more availability of products, like targeted segmented product, and also we are planning to increase more digitalizations as well. We are putting in place a sandbox guideline. So I think that through COVID period, I think that we are moving from traditional ways into digitalizations. So through that sandbox, we allow more flexibility for whoever insurer who want to try out their new innovations. So I think that with that, we also allow certain digital selling channels as well for simple product. And this is one thing that put in place.
I know digitalization is one thing, people are moving towards it. What other, and as it was mentioned today that people are slowly moving away from traditional way of selling it.
Right.
And I guess that would be a trend in a way.
But I think that like our speaker has mentioned earlier as well, like insurance is on trust, right? So digital alone could not really moving away from that selling. It's still broker is playing important part of it, and where we need to be more professionals and to get people trust. So maybe they would buy more insurance from the people rather than digitalization itself, right? So this is not completely 100% moving onward with that, but still we are considering it. This is the best way to move forward.
We've seen insurance grow quite a lot for the past years, and I think it grew much more for the past 10 years. And during COVID, it really showed how important it was to have insurance.
Yes, because I think that during COVID period, the regulators office also has been working hard on how we can facilitate all the process documentation, all the submission and everything. That's why we start to accept through online. This is through the COVID period, and after that, it's become a habit. It's already just the beginning, but now it's become a common things that we accept submission through online, and this is a good things where we can also learn from it and then accept it, adapt it, and move forward with it. And in 2030 we are expecting, this is our target, to increase the penetration to 5.5% by 2030, and with a density of 135. It's a big ambition and a big task for us all, but we are hoping that we can achieve it by 2030.
It was mentioned today, for example, Cambodia is currently overbanked, like Anthony said.
Yes.
There's too many banks. Do you think we'll come to a point where it will be too many insurance brokers?
True, actually, yes. Like you said, it is overbanked, and that's why there's regulations in place, and that is the job of the regulators as well, to see and balancing the numbers of insurer coming in compared to the needs and the market itself, right? So that's why we have our regulation of how we can limit, for example, capital requirements, and a lot of checklists for it, right? And that's why before we allowing any newcomers, we also look at the market whether it is suitable enough to allow other insurer to be coming in. We still check a lot compared to bank. We pay a lot of more prudent, be carefully, before letting anyone in, and also maybe for insurance sector as well. Once it's become mature a little bit, and that would be like pricing of capital or something like that. So this to balancing the markets.
I see.
But for now, I don't think that we are over insurer yet.
I see, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, hope we'll grow to that point.
Yes.
But thank you very much for your time. It was great and very informative. I think we hope to see the insurance market and industry grow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.